What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some Road to the Show today. As you can see, we are 10-2 starting off the 2025 season. That's pretty darn good. Here we go. Bottom of the first. Runners on first and second. Nobody out as we're playing Miami here. And, yeah, we've got Trevor Rogers on the mound. He's got himself a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. 96 on the two-seamer. Nothing else quick. First pitch from the lefty. Got a piece of the four-seamer and fouled it off. And that makes it strike one. As you see there, I was 0 for 4 in my last game. Let's see if we can do a little better than that here. Swing and a miss. The slider just off the inside corner. That makes it an 0-2 hole in a hurry here. Wow. Not a good start to this one so far. Let's see what we get with pitch number 3. Outside. Easy take there for the four-seamer at 96. That makes the count 1-2. As long as we can avoid the double play here, I think we'll be all right. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss at the circle change below the knees. Not a good time. That's the first out in the bottom of the first. Come back into the top of the second. Runner on 3rd and 2 away. Still no score here. Kyle Farmer is at the plate for Miami. He's got a 133 batting average in this young season. The 0-1 pitch to him, sent to the hole on the right side, but we'll get a glove on that. Throw to first in plenty of time, and that retires the side in the top of the second. We'll jump ahead here. Bottom of the third, Miami's up 1-0 now. There's a runner on first and 1 away. Trevor Rogers is still on the mound for Miami. Let's see what we can do against him this time around. First pitch is outside. Four-seamer at 94 makes it ball one. 1-0 the count because of it. Let's see what we get with pitch number 2 here. Outside again with the four-seamer. That's a 2-0 count here. It's amazing what happens when I don't swing at bad pitches. Anyway, the 2-0 pitch is going to be in the zone. We get a piece of that and foul it off. That makes it a 2-1 count here. And yeah, I'd really like to get a base hit here. This would be a good time for it. Oh, yeah, rip down the right field line. Come on, baby. Get down out there. No dice. Right fielder makes the play just short of the warning track there. That's a long fly ball out for out number 2 in the bottom of the third. Coming back in the bottom of the sixth. 1 out, nobody on. Miami's holding on to a 2-0 lead here. We still have Trevor Rogers on the mound for Miami. Let's see what we get in this at-bat. First pitch is up and away. Two-seamer that time around. 1-0 the count because of it. Let's see if we can get something we can get into play here. Not going to be that one. Circle change low and inside. Makes it a 2-0 count again. And the third pitch here is over the outside corner, and I shoot it through the hole on the right side. We've got ourselves a single. That's better than nothing. I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week. All right. Bottom of the 7th. Bases loaded, 2 out. Phillips Valdez on the mound for Miami. And, yeah, let's see. What is a boss battle challenge going to be? We're just going to do the drive in a run. Why the heck not? What's the worst thing that happens? I get out again? Anyway, Valdez on the mound's got a 96-mile-an-hour sinker, 86 on the slider, 89 on the circle change. First pitch is in the zone, circle change. Good timing, weak contact. That's going to be strike 1. The second pitch of this at-bat. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to hit. Sinker over the outer third of the plate. Fouled off again, and it's an 0-2 count. This is, yeah, he's 1 pitch away from getting out of the jam here. Let's try to avoid that. Yeah, we'll take the slider up and away. 1-2 the count after that one. See, yeah, the other 2 were in the zone, so it was good that I swung at them at least. The 1-2 pitch from Valdez. Got a piece of that, shoot it into right field. That's going to score the run from third. And we're going station to station here. And we have a tie game here in the bottom of the 7th with 2 out. And the bases are still loaded. 6-2 the score now in the top of the 8th. Yee-haw, we had us a time in the 7th. 2 outs and a runner on second for Robert Page. He's 0 for 3 on the day, got a 2-2 count against Pablo Gonzalez. Pitch there, he sends back up the middle. We'll get a glove on that. Throw to first and plenty of time to retire the side. We're moving on to the bottom of the 8th. Holding on to that 4-run lead. Top of the ninth, it's now a 5-run lead. St. Louis leading 7-2. Runners on first and second, nobody out for Gene Segura. He's 0 for 3 on the day and has an 0-1 count here against reliever Penn Murphy. Here's the pitch to him. Oh, double play, baby. Come on, come on. 6, 4, 3. There's a double play, and now there's only a runner on third with 2 away here in the top of the ninth. We take the win there. It's an 11-2 record for us. Gotta love it, gotta love it. We're moving on to game number 2, though. See if we can keep this little win streak going that we got going on here. While it's loading in, I'd like to remind everybody you can always like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. All of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the first, I'm batting 6. There's 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. Oh, boy. Edward Cabrera is on the mound for Miami. He's got himself in a little jam here. He's got a 98-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, nothing else all that fast. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate away with a circle change. And it's ball 1 to start things off here in game number 2. All right, second pitch of the at-bat from Cabrera. Inside with a curveball this time. And it's a 2-0 count. This is looking really good. Hey, if he's going to walk one in, we'll let him. Next pitch, outside again with a circle change. It's a 3-0 count, and I have not taken the bat off my shoulders yet. Do we take all the way here on a 3-0 pitch? I don't know. Let me know what I should do down in the comments. We took it. Circle change outside. There's a walk to push in the first run in the bottom of the first. Still bases loaded and 2 away. I like it. Bottom of the second, it is now a 6-0 ball game. St. Louis in the lead. Runner on first and 2 away as I'm standing up here to the plate for the second time here. Reliever Braxton Garrett is on the mound, all ready for Miami. We chase the starter in a hurry. He's got himself a 94-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 93 on the sinker, nothing else quick. First pitch from him. Below the knees, a sinker. I swing at it, got a piece, fouled it off, and it is now an 0-1 count because of it. Second pitch of the at-bat. Ooh, check swing on the circle change in the zone. Why did the game check swing me? Oh, that's aggravating. 0-2 the count after that check swing there. Let's see what we get. Pitch number 3 here. I swing at the four-seamer up at my eyes. Yowza. Got me hook, line, and sinker there. He earned it. Nick Fortes is now at the plate in the top of the third with nobody out and nobody on. Miami's trying to get themselves back into this ball game. Fortes is hitting .231 on this short season so far. 0-2 pitch to him. It's going to be a simple ground ball. We'll get a glove on it. Relay to first. There you have it. First out of the top of the third is complete. Couple batters later, we got Gene Segura. He's hitting .341 on this young season. He's a 2-time All-Star now. He's got a 3-1 count against Frankie Montas with 2 out and nobody on. He's facing a tall order here to get on base. Oh, can we get it with the jump throw? We got him. How about that? A little bit of A-Rod action there, and that retires the side. All right, bottom of the fourth. It's a 9-3 ball game now. St. Louis in the lead. 2 outs and nobody on as I'm standing in for the third time here. Sorry, I had to yawn there. Tried to keep talking through it. Still have Braxton Garrett on the mound for my last plate appearance. First pitch in this one. Four-seamer above the zone, swing and a miss. 0-1 the count because of it. Had good swing timing too, just couldn't get a piece of that one. The 0-1 pitch is inside. We send it out to the middle, but the shortstop gets it. Beats me by a mile to the bag with the throw. And that retires the side here in the fourth. Moving on to top of the sixth. It's a 9-7 ball game. Miami's fighting back here. Nick Fortes at the plate, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Runner on first, one away. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. There's your double play. Bases are now empty, and there's 2 outs in the top of the sixth. Top of the seventh, it's an 11-9 ball game now. St. Louis still has the lead. Robert Page is at the plate. He's got an 0 for 3 day rocking so far. Got an 0-2 count here against reliever Steven Matz. There's 2 outs and nobody on for him. There's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. No one's going to get to that. Yep, a relay comes into me. We'll just give a little toss to the second baseman. No, through to the pitcher instead. Whatever. He gets himself a 2-out single there in the top of the seventh. Bottom half of the seventh. We just got done with the stretch here. I'm coming up to the plate for the 4th time in this game. I got a belly full of Cracker Jack. I don't know if that's going to help or hinder me here. The dynamic challenge. Let's try to only swing at pitches inside the zone. What the heck? I don't need the equipment packs at this point. Anthony Bender is on the mound for Miami. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour sinker, 90 on the circle change, 100 on the four-seamer. First pitch in this at-bat. Inside with a slider, 1-0 the count after watching that one go by. Amazingly, I'm doing really good against left-handed pitchers, not so much against right-handed pitchers this season so far. Swinging and foul ball on that sinker there that was low and inside. Evens up the count at 1-1. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat is going to be a good one. Circle change up in the zone. We send it deep to right center field, but it hangs up a little too long. Center fielder gets there to make the play, and that is the first out in the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 9th, oh boy, 13-12 the score. Miami has got a 1-run lead here. The runner on first and nobody out as I'm standing in here today. We got to advance the runner. There's just nothing else to it. Matt Barnes is on the mound for Miami now. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Circle change hits 90, knuckle curve only 87. First pitch, got me with that knuckle curve at the knees. Swing and a miss, nothing to see here, folks. It's an 0-1 count after swinging way out in front of that knuckle curve. Second pitch, ripped it right to the shortstop. Man, couldn't have really made much better contact on it than that. And that is a disappointing first out in the bottom of the 9th. Somehow we do walk it off, though. We are now 12-2 on this young season. Scored 1 in the 9th to tie it up and 1 in the bottom of the 10th to walk it off. Holy cow. Moving on to game number 3 here. If I remember correctly, this is a 4-game set. So yeah, game number 3. We've already guaranteed ourselves a split, even if we fall on our faces these next 2 games. But winning 3 out of 4 wouldn't be a bad thing. 1-0 to score here, bottom of the first. 1 out, nobody on as I'm batting third, and we already have the lead, so that's a perk. Get on base after taking the first pitch. We'll do that. We got Yuri Perez on the mound. He's got a 97-mile-an-hour four-seamer. Nothing else quick. Oh, 95 on the two-seamer, I guess is pretty quick. Anyway, first pitch from Perez, watching all the way, and he gets me with the curveball.
0-1's the count.
Yep, you heard the umpire. 0-1 the count after watching that one in the zone. Second pitch of the at-bat. Got a piece of the four-seamer in the top of the zone there, fouled it off. 0-2 the count now. Very unfortunate there, but here we go. The 0-2 pitch. Ripped it, and the second baseman reaches out to touch the ball and make the play for the second out here in the bottom of the first. Top of the third, still a 1-0 ball game. We have Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate. He's 1 for 1 on the day after hitting a single in the first inning. There's 2 outs and runners on first and second for him, so let's see what he does with this 0-1 pitch. Sends it to the left side. Shortstop's going to get a glove on that. I'll tag second base for the force out there. And, yeah, we're moving on to the bottom of the third. Correction, top of the fourth. Still a 1-0 ball game. St. Louis in the lead. Kyle Farmer at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a runner on first and 2 away. 0-1 the count for him against reliever Steven Matz. And he's going to send one to the left side as well. Edmund gets a glove on that. Throws to me at second. And there we have it. Another force at second to retire the side. Okie dokie. Bottom half of the inning. 1 out. Nobody on as I'm standing in for the second time in this one. Let's see what we can do against Yuri Perez this time around. First pitch is swing and a miss on a four-seamer inside. Not the greatest pitch to swing at. Late to boot. 0-1 pitch now. Got me out in front with the curveball. Fouled it off, and we're in an 0-2 hole yet again against Perez. Alrighty. Next pitch. Inside with the four-seamer. 1-2 the count after taking that one. Let's see what pitch number 4 is here. Check swing, and apparently I went too far. Swing and a miss. And there's another strikeout for my season stats. Definitely not doing good on that this season. Top of the fifth, nobody out, nobody on. We have Paul McIntosh at the plate. He's 0 for 1 on the day. It's still a 1-0 ball game. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Matz. Easy play there. We'll snag that one. A little soft liner for the first out in the top of the fifth. Bottom of the seventh, Miami is up 5-1 now. There's nobody out, nobody on. We just got done with the stretch. Oh boy, that Cracker Jack's sitting heavy, boys and girls. Let's see what we can do against Yuri Perez this time around. The first pitch of the at-bat is an off-speed curveball over the outer third of the plate. Fouled off. Strike one. Perez has now thrown 69 pitches in the game. Here is pitch number 70. That's an easy take, curveball low and away. Makes for a 1-1 count. We're back to even here. Got to try to make a dent in this 4-run deficit here. Skied out a four-seamer out into right field. Right fielder didn't have to move far to get that one, and that is the first out in the bottom of the seventh. Top of the eighth, it's now a 7-1 ball game. Miami in the lead, 2 outs, bases loaded for Gene Segura. He's 0 for 3 on the day, got an 0-1 count here against reliever Paul Sewell. Let's see what he does with it. Piece of cake ground ball. We're going to throw to first. Got him by a step and a half, and that finally stops the bleeding in the top of the eighth. Top of the ninth, it's a 9-1 ball game. I don't think we're going to win this one. Joey Meneses is at the plate. He's 4 for 5 on the day already. There's 2 outs, a runner on first, and a 2-2 pitch from Sewell. It's grounded right at me. We'll get him at first. That's a piece of cake play. We're moving on to the bottom of the ninth to see if we can stave off a little bit of this embarrassment creeping in here with an 8-run deficit. Well, 1 out, nobody on. Still a 9-1 ball game. And I'm 0 for 3 on the day, so let's see. Hit a single or better, we can go for that, right? That's a piece of cake. Phillips Valdez on the mound. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour sinker, 86 on his slider, and 89 on the circle change. First pitch from him is a circle change just below the knees. Swing and got a piece and fouled it off. So I now have an 0-1 count. The second pitch of the at-bat is going to be on its way shortly here. And there we have it. Late swing on the sinker. Come on, get out of play. Whew. That one lands in foul ground down the right field line, so we have an 0-2 count now. Got to get on base for crying out loud. Swing and a miss to the sinker inside. That was bad. There's the second out in the bottom of the ninth. It is not looking good here, kids. Yep, 9-2, the final score in game number 3. We're now 12-3 on the season, and we're moving on to game number 4 here. Hopefully we can win this one, take 3 out of 4 against Miami. All right. This one's all loaded in. We've got Luis Arias at the plate for Miami. He's hitting .390 on the season here. He's got a 1-1 count against starter Pablo Lopez. It's already a 1-0 ball game with Miami in the lead. And he pops one up on the infield dirt. No. This one's mine. Get out of the way. Thank you. Appreciate it. There's your first out in the top of the first, boys and girls. 7-0 the score as I'm coming up to hit in the bottom of the second with a runner on first and 1 away. Holy cow. Miami's hitting them early and often here. It is, Sandy Alcantara on the mound. He's got himself a 102 on the sinker, 100 on the four-seamer. Wowzers. 92 on the slider, 90 on the circle change. First pitch is a sinker way outside. Thankfully a ball. Oh, man. This guy can really throw some heat here. Second pitch in the zone. Circle change had me way out in front after showing me the heat in the first pitch. 1-1 the count after that little foul tick. Third pitch of the at-bat is inside, and I swung at it. Dang it. 1-2 the count after that swing and a miss. Horrible pitch to swing at. Fourth pitch of the at-bat is over the inside corner, and I pop the circle change up. Shortstop's going to make the play right near the second base bag. There you have it, 2 away in the bottom of the second. 11-1 the score now, top of the fourth. Runners on first and second, 2 away for Kyle Farmer. He's already 1 for 2 on the day, got a single and a run on his line score. Got a 2-1 count here against reliever Penn Murphy. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Flip to the shortstop covering second, and that gets us out of the top of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth. They got me leading off here. Second at-bat of the game. Let's see what we can do against Sandy Alcantara this time around. First pitch is low and inside, but I got a piece of it and drove it into right field. And somehow I get a single out of the deal. We'll take it. We'll take it. Base hits are base hits. When you're down by a bunch of runs, you need those. All right, bottom of the fifth. There's runners on the corners, one away as I'm coming up for the third time in this game. And, yeah, we're going to try to drive in a run. That's obviously the goal. And, yeah, first pitch from Sandy Alcantara. It's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher there. Runner tries to advance to second. They got him. Got him on the wild pitch. Throw to second is on the money. Sorry about your luck, buddy. Not a good time. All right. Now there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the fifth. 11-4 is the score. Second pitch of the at-bat is over the outside corner. Sinker there. Just got the corner. 1-1 the count after that. Watching of a strike. The next pitch. Slider right at the knees. Got a piece of it. Fouled it off. 1-2 is the count. Oh, we still got to drive in this run here. Oh, popped up the sinker to the second baseman. Nope. Right fielder's running in to make the play there in shallow right field. And that retires the side. 11-4 is still the score as we're moving on in this one. 11-5 the score in the bottom of the seventh. 2 outs and nobody on as I'm standing in for the 4th time in this one. First pitch from Sandy Alcantara, who's still on the mound, is off speed. 12-6 curve over the outside corner. Swing on. Got a piece. Couldn't keep it between the lines, so it's an 0-1 count. Second pitch is inside. Watch that one wisely. The sinker there missed the mark and was about knee-high, but way inside. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And I chop one back up towards the mound. Pitcher misses it. Shortstop fields it. Throws to first to beat me by a step. And that retires the side in the bottom of the seventh. 11-6 the score now. Top of the ninth. Runner on first. Nobody out for Avisail Garcia. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Call him freaking the hit master. Got a 1-2 count against reliever Scott Barlow here. There's the pitch. Pops it up. What are you doing? Give me that. That's mine. And there we have it. There's the first out in the top of the ninth. Next batter is Scott Manea. He's 2 for 3 on the day. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run on his line score. He's got an 0-2 count against Scott Barlow here. Let's see what happens with this ball. Tries to find the hole on the right side. We're going to throw to second. Got the out at second. Not going to get the back half of the double play. So only the lead runner tag there. Call it a 4-6 fielder's choice. And, yeah, as we move forward, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, nobody on. We are down by 5. Score is 11-6. And, yeah, we're going to try for the single or better. That's all we can really do. Stephen Okert on the mound for Miami. He's got a 96-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the sinker, 84 on the slider. First pitch from the lefty, swing and a miss. The four-seamer at my eyes. And it's an 0-1 count. That is not the slider I thought it was going to be. 0-1 the count now. Here's the pitch. Oh, got a piece of the slider way inside. I am swinging at everything. The mighty Casey is about to strike out here if he's not careful. We got an 0-2 count here. Next pitch. Got a piece of the slider on the inside corner there. Thankfully, that one was going to be a strike anyway, so that's the first one I've swung at that was actually in the zone. The next 0-2 pitch from Okert is well below the zone. Might have caught the outside corner a little bit, but not much. And we have a 1-2 count after watching that one go by. Got a piece of the slider just below the knees on the inside corner there. Fouled it off. We're still looking at a 1-2 count here. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Ripped it to the second baseman. Hello, big fella. All kinds of time to get that one in. We split the 4-game series with Miami. Oof. What a wild ride that one was, wasn't it? So there you have it, kids. That's the end of the 4-game series. Also going to be the end of the episode. For those of you still hanging out with me, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And we will see you in the next one.